So this isn't about a pink gun. This is about a purpose-built carry pistol with a different audience in mind. We're going to meet today this elegant P365 ROSE. And most people see the SIG P365 ROSE and make assumptions. But if you strip away the branding, the color, and all the marketing, and what you're left with is a serious carry gun that deserves a real conversation. And this isn't really about who it's for, where though there's a clear marketing effort. This is going to be about how it actually performs. Now, this gun has such a big box and has so much stuff, it almost takes up the whole Glockaholic 76 mat. Now, I wanted to show the entire box because there's a lot of cool stuff that comes with this pistol, and it's not just marketing. So we're going to go through all of it today for those who want really a closer look and a more in-depth view of what this is all about. The SIG P365 ROSE gets judged even before it's shot, and that's a mistake. Today we're cutting through the marketing. We're going to cut through and we're going to get some real world talk, real world performance, because a carry gun doesn't care who it's marketed to. And, some people say it's, hey, that's just a pink gun. And, others will look at it and they'll say, oh, look at the marketing hype and the rose and the gold and the rose gold and you got a back plate, you got your gold trigger here. Comes with two 10-round magazines, right? Comes with a cute little bag here. And in this cute little bag, I can open it up, are these cool little, very plastic snap caps. We'll talk about them a little later. I feel like they could have made those in metal, but what a big mess. And there's some other stuff. We got your cool little rose gold patch. I always love patches. I got a cool little rosier gold key holder. And we got this really neat Vault Tech gun box, if you want to call it that. It's really sweet. I'd like to get one of these for maybe not in the rose gold style, but just for my own bedside stuff. And then of course you got your more rose branding. You got your live pod, your Sig Sauer sticker. You got your joining the club with Lena. And what do you got here? We got you get all kinds of shooting stuff, the vault, stuff about your Second Amendment, your 1 month free to SIG Connect. What else we got here? World-class firearm education. Spec 1, SIG oil, your warranty guide, and if we're doing something right, yeah. So that's all your good stuff. What we're going to stick to today, just to kind of keep up with the trends of the unboxing. Let's get rid of all that fun stuff. So this is a P365 in 380. And as we were saying earlier, you know, there's a lot of positive around it. There's tons of internet chatter, tons of chat rooms around it. The going name is Rosie for this pistol everywhere. Yeah, not overly original, but if you want to get this pistol, you probably would want to make a come up with a more unique name. But the reality is, the Rose Edition, it isn't just a colorway. It's really part of a larger ecosystem built around training, confidence, and accessibility, especially for a newer shooter. This gun comes, as you just saw, tied to the SIG Sauer Rose program. It includes training resources, you have tons of instructional content, uh, takes you to a bunch of videos where they teach you how to grip your gun, how to stand. It's a great kit. I really recommend it, and I am not endorsed by SIG or the Rose Gold Edition line, but there's so much good content, and I've seen firsthand how this content can help an individual and a new shooter um, get the job done. You know, and I guess the question is, so I mean, the real question is, so who is it not marketed to? Well, no one. I mean, anyone can pick this pistol up. I mean, this is a really sweet ride. It runs the same size as the P365 9mm. So if you wanted to, you can pick this up, have all of the nice rose gold accents, and just get yourself a 9mm slide to put on here. You could put the P365 XL slide on here. I mean, this has an optic cut. There's some rose optics, but you can put any RMSC on optic on top of this, and it will do just fine. It has some really nice um, the SIG night sights, I guess you call them, right? Um, and it has some real capacity. It comes with your 10 round 380 magazine, but they make these because they make this pistol in the XL version also. There's also 12 round magazines, which with the base plate fit right into this, and then you get yourself a little bit of an extended grip, because with this grip, I mean, for me, it's kind of a little bit of a smaller grip, but I do actually have a P365, and you can check out the video on that. And I run it with an extended um, pinky magazine base plate, but it's definitely a solid weapon, no doubt. Um, I mean, the gun's not trying to be tactical, it's just trying to be approachable. And I mean, that's not a bad thing in any way. So, this is where the Rose Gold Edition will quietly win a lot of people over. And I see these, I mean, it's close to Valentine's Day, and these all of a sudden pop up in the bottom shelf case of all of the different gun stores that I visit. And I'm seeing, oh, there they are, and they're all around the same price. So there's clearly a marketing effort around Valentine's Day. But when you look at this pistol, you have a less aggressive, although very unique and um, artistic design, I would say, but a less aggressive grip texture, and which makes this a lot more comfortable for that extended range time, especially being in 380 caliber. It's very controllable, especially for the newer shooter. And the grip circumference, it's slim, and although I don't necessarily buy into the smaller hands theory, this is a very slim grip, and it's would be perfect for smaller hands as far as comfort. Although, even if you have big hands, I shoot typically with my two fingers here. With most pressure, my pinky just kind of hangs around as well as my thumbs. But it's perfect for, we'll say, 90% of the. I guess if you have a very big hand, and I have medium to large, maybe large hands, but and then you only get one finger on here. I don't know if that would work for you, but as a backup gun, as a pocket gun, you know, it's definitely going to serve that purpose. And the thing is, I mean, it does fit exceptionally well, and that matters because I think confidence with any firearm starts with that control and whether or not you have it. So let's talk trigger, right? Is it a match grade trigger? No, it's a P365 trigger. It's the same pull weight, predictable, nice solid tactile reset, not a whole lot of creep in it. I mean, it's got a little bit of, I mean, this is a solid trigger. I never had a problem with any of the P365 triggers. I do like the curve trigger. There's also a flat trigger. I think I have the flat trigger. Again, you can check my P365, my regular carry weapon. That's my quick grab appendix carry pistol. But they're they're solid. They're It's got a defined wall, a clean break, very positive reset, and for a carry gun, it does exactly what it needs to do. Okay, so some people ask about the recoil. Well, for a micro compact, this is surprisingly, almost unbelievably manageable, especially if you get a nice grip. So if you have good solid grip, you fill in your gaps with your support hand, and you focus, watch those videos, focus on the fundamentals if you're a new shooter, and you're going to do just fine. This is going to be a real sweet ride at the range. So now most of the Rose Editions ship with your standard factory optics. Um, this particular uh, model, the standard 365, does not include the Romeo series micro dot. Now there's the Romeo X. There's an enclosed version out there. There's the compact version. If you're gonna carry this, maybe we'll do a separate video on the Romeo X. But an enclosed version, in my opinion, wouldn't be a bad idea, because if you're carrying this in a pocket, in a bag, it's going to collect a lot of lint. If you have the open emitter, not that I've ever, I don't think, had a problem, but I would imagine if you got it covered in mud, or if something got down into the little, covering the little emitter for the light, it would block your red dot. But if you have an enclosed emitter, you can just kind of wipe off the glass whatever you have on both sides. But that's a completely different video. I don't want to get too much into that. There's no need to go out and get an aftermarket trigger. There's no need to, I mean, this is ready to go. So there's no aftermarket guesswork. You don't have to worry about mounting plate options. Most of your RMSCs will mount directly to this slide, which is really neat. There's some great ones out there. The O sight fits nice. Like we said, the Romeo X, they come in the rose gold button, and I think it has a rose gold label on top. I'm not 100% certain of that one, and the controls are your standard P365. They're easy to reach. The only thing I noticed on this particular pistol, and it could be just because it's maybe not fully broken in yet, is your slide lock on this one. It's a little bit more difficult to lock into place when you put it back. Although I think it has something to do with the whatever the material is that they make these rose gold pieces in, because as you break it down, maybe it's just making it just slightly a little bit larger on the tolerances, but I feel like that'll just take care of itself over time as the gun works itself in and gets more rounds through it. But other than that, everything's easy to reach. It's intuitive. It's consistent with the P365 line. There's nothing weird. There's nothing confusing. Um, this model has the safety on it, which is great for a new shooter. Something that's definitely recommended until you're really comfortable shooting a pistol and comfortable carrying a pistol. There's nothing wrong with having an extra line of defense on your pistol. So always important to be safe. This is where Glockaholic 76 just keeps it real, right? And this gun shoots better than people expect. It's manageable recoil and very, very reliable cycling. Few rounds have been put down range with this one. I think probably under 100. Very reliable cycling, no failure to feeds, no failure to extract. For its size and its purpose, it's it absolutely delivers. And this isn't a novelty gun. Make no mistake. This, if you want to buy two and keep one as a collector's item and use the other one on a daily basis, but this is a serious carry pistol with just a softer presentation. And I don't even think that. I think this is really it's a beautiful gun. I mean, it's just it it's not overkill with the rose coloring. That's not the whole thing. The whole pistol's not drenched in Cerakote and a rose gold color. You know, these are gonna. I would looking at the internals of these are gonna wear. They're gonna fade a little bit. I don't know how long the rose on the side will stay in that crisp of a sharp the sharp font, but the trigger probably won't change color as much as the side. They has the nice rose gold back plate, and I mean this is ideal. This is ideal for a new shooter or somebody who just wants a small gun to conceal, and anyone who just values approachability over the tactical aesthetics. This is not a scary looking pistol, but this is not for people chasing a duty gun with full size duty gun recoil control. This is not a full size competition shooter, although very, very accurate at the range. But anyone buying something purely for looks, well, that's kind of in either way, because I really enjoy the way this pistol was put together. It's basically an overlay of a very, very popular and um, quality design in the P365. And when you're out shopping for a pistol, purpose matters. So my final verdict is the SIG P365 Rose Edition. Obviously, there's one here in the Glockaholic 76's collection. From a performance standpoint, it passes. It passes with flying colors. It shoots straight, it runs, and it builds confidence the more you shoot it. And that's a win. Remember to train smart, shoot often, and stay ready. This is Glockaholic 76. Talk to you soon.